On the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Vuede Chinemelu, is asking the court to compel her husband to be responsible for the upkeep of their children.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Vuede Chinemelu and Chinemelu Oluchukwu. Parties followed.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome.
Can you tell this court your full name?
My name is Ogenewode Chinemelu.
Okay. What's the relationship between you and the defendant?
Couples.
A couple. So can you narrate to me why you are here, why you've brought him to court?
We've been married for 13 years. He abuses me physically, emotionally, and verbally. Last year, June 17th, he threw my things out of the house. I left the children with him just for me to maybe go and cool off. Before I came back, my children, they were looking unkept. He wasn't taking care of them very well. So I came back, packed the 4 of them, and left with them. And since then, he said, if I live with the children, that he will never send money for upkeep of the children to me. And since that June last year till date, he has not sent 1 naira for school fees or for feeding or house rent. That is why I said, let me come to Justice Court.
So what do you have to say?
I married her 2009 on the 19th of December. And he was dating somebody called Engineer Ben. So when I married my wife, we started living, not knowing that my wife is still dating this man called Engineer Ben, messing around with him. There was a time I saw a love test in my wife's phone. I was so shocked. I was trying to give her that, and I saw the love test. The first thing I did, I called this number. Said, who are you? Engineer Ben speaking. I was so shocked. What I did, I went to my wife's mother. This is what I saw. I went to her auntie's shop in one hotel. She was shocked. Please, ma'am, I'm trying to summarize. I don't want to take this thing long. It's just unfortunate I cannot come. I'm sorry about that. The lady I went to is Kewe by name. He was shocked. Say, what are you talking? I said, what I'm talking is what I've just observed. Say, come, let's go and meet my grandma. This is a forbidden thing. We went there, and grandma just said, please, I don't want that. But this thing is an abomination. This is an abomination. After like 2 days, we went to one of our uncle, Mr. Ekiti Akpe. That man by age should be about 80-something now. We went to the man's place. The mother was chatting. It's a lie. The man just asked some questions. Do you know this man your husband is talking about? I said, yes. I was dating him. The man just said, no man will just place an allegation on you like that. This allegation of you going out of your marriage is so heavy. Shut up. He now said, mother, shut up. You sit down. Say, lead on in presence of your husband. Shut up. She goes on her knees. Apologize. I said, no, this is very hard for me. The man apologized, said this, that. The man said I was a businessman. Sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't have money. Say, but this issue you were talking about adultery is a serious case. I said, I'm not lying. My twin brother followed us that day. My twin brother, as a pastor, was begging me. But after then, this whole thing continued. My wife is disobeying me seriously, 101%. Anything I am saying here, may God bear me witness. My wife is seeing there. My wife does not allow me to sleep with her. I can't. My wife is seeing there. She will go out and go and meet the man. There was a time, 2019, March, on the 18th. The next day of that year was an election. I don't know the election. He was telling me that night he wants to travel the next day. I said, it can't be now. Don't say this, please. What you will do, let me give you money, put it in the envelope, give it to your brother. He said, no, he must travel. I said, our mother is in the house that day. I said, no need to go. I will give you envelope. Put it in envelope. When your brother comes back, give him. He said, no, not knowing that she has plan B. And I said, you are going to Lagos. Where will you sleep? She said, I don't know. I said, don't say that. So when you are going to, will you sleep on the road or in the park? We don't have all these plans on ground. He said, I don't know. I said, please sleep in my younger sister's place in Festa. She said, let me get to Lagos. I said, don't say that. I will be very sincere to you. That early morning, I believe everybody there is matured. That early morning, as a husband and wife, I called my wife. My wife refused me totally because she's traveling to meet somebody. When she traveled, I was calling her. He said, my phone won't off now. My phone won't off now. I said, I don't understand what you are saying. You know what you are up to. Your phone won't off now. If you get to Lagos, why do you want to sleep? Tell me. That's what I want to know. He said, my phone was still off. Out of a sudden, our phone went off. This thing I am saying, this man followed my wife. When he was dating my wife, he followed her into my marriage. And I said, I'm not happy with you. I sent her a test. You know what you are doing. You know what you are up to. And I called her brother then, Joseph. That is our senior brother I paid a dowry to. And I said, I tire for your wife. Who, if person they come for burial, and now today will be the burial, I go 8 road. I tire. I said, I never see him. For so you said, no, we never see him. I said, what is all this? I said, that is okay. I couldn't reach her again. I couldn't. Now, I thought wasn't going. The next morning, being on Saturday, election day, early morning, she ran to my sister's place in Festa. In that call, say, hey, I don't reach your Festa. I said, where did you sleep? Where did you sleep? Say, your sister. I said, that is not the issue. You are a married woman for God's sake. You are a married woman for God's sake with fortune. Where did you sleep? Please. Said, I sleep a rook away place. This and that. Ash, I was so angry. I didn't say anything. I didn't tell my sister anything. So that is okay. The next day, we being on Sunday, she went and I called her. I said, you'll be coming back to Warri. He said, no, she wants to go somewhere. I want to go to Ireland to buy something I want to wear. I said, for God's sake, please, I beg you with the name of God, be coming to Warri, please. I told her mother what is happening. Since I've been sensing this, I told her mother, because as my wife is, she's the mother. Her mother is the daughter. Her mother cannot talk to her. She can't. Very violent. She can't. And I said, be coming to Warri. He said, I'm going there. I am going there. I said, what is all this? I called my twin brother. I said, this is what is happening. He said, God. I think whether he called her there. He said, God, did you ask her to come back? I said she should have come back. The burial is on Saturday or Friday. She left for Friday. Warri to Lagos. You don't know the gospel you will meet. It's not done. You go before that Friday, but she knows what she's doing. That day, her phone. After some time, she was in the bus. I was saying, please don't go anywhere. Find your way to Warri. After some time, say my phone go off. My phone go off. She now entered somewhere I don't know. She thought she have put off that phone. The person there, which I believe and I know is the Jinabe, I've not seen one-on-one. I said, it's better for you to put off that phone. It's better for you to put off that. That's what I heard. To be sincere, that's what I heard. The phone went off. My wife didn't come that day. And I went to somebody. I said, he's a banker. I said, please, this is my wife's account. Check this account. I want to see the transaction. That Saturday, the so-called Ben paid 30,000 naira into that account. That Friday, rather, sorry. Before the person has been paying money into the account. So on Wednesday, I got home. I have all this information. And I said, so this abomination, I've talked to you several times. You are still sleeping with this man, this wish of a man. You are still sleeping with this man. And mother is there. Mother said, hey, how do you know this and this? I said, Mommy, I've been telling you this. He's sleeping with them there. And I brought how the man has been paying money to our account. And mother was shocked. Said, are you sure? I said, a bank, any day, any time. The bank, if you ask a statement of our account, you will see the man's name there. I now said, please, Mommy, you people, I'll be telling you this. Please, can you people just stay out of my house, please? Stay out of my house. I beg you with the name of God. They moved downstairs. They left. After that, our sister, they called some meeting. Our elder sister now go on her knees. Say, I am ashamed. You have a case. I'm ashamed for this thing. You get case. I beg you with the name of God. Forgive her. Don't go to him again. I said, please, this man followed her into my marriage. Do you believe if I want to touch my wife will never accept? He said, no, that's the irritator. That means he's not your wife now. I said, I've been telling you that this is obvious now. I said, nothing I can do. Her mother was coming to my house time without number to beg me. Say, this thing will stop. I said, it won't stop. 27th of 16th July, the children was all on us. They were doing their party. And I said, I bought a car for her in Islander. And I said, what is all this? I kept the car. My brother now came to me and said, now God will help your wife. And I will support you. This is what my brother told me. I will support you for 2 lives. To go back now, God, you go to pray that God will help her. She wants to eat her cake and have it. She does not even respect me. She don't. As you see her, if you doesn't succumb to her tune, she will hate you. That is a person. Say just they pray and God will help her. That 27, she ran away with the children. She has access to my house. She ran away with the children. She ran to her stepdad. And I said, where are you? I said, why did you move? Why did you absconded with my children? She was talking blah, blah, blah. I didn't say anything. I said, please, get the children back to me. If you want to go and meet the Ben. Please, bring my children for me. Now, she was staying with her stepdad. After some time, my daughter was... One day, I was sitting in my office. Somebody was shouting me on no number. And I realized it's my daughter. I said, hey, my love, how are you? I said, Dad, fine, we love you. I said, where are you? I said, we are with stepdad. Which phone are you using? I said, stepdad. I said, where is stepdad? Say she is in the room. I said, okay. It was then a stepdad that called me. Say they didn't tell me anything. They only talk, say you they beat, they do this. My son, I'm married a mother. I am an old man. I'm up to be your father. Tell me the truth of what is happening. Tell me the truth. And I said, Dad, let me call you back. And I called him. I told him just like what I told him. He said, what you are saying is truth. But if a woman is committing adultery, you won't say it. Why won't it lead to all these things? I believe you. Because sometimes if I come to drop your mother-in-law in my place, if I want to enter your house, they will block me. I said, I don't know about that. Say they will block me. So I believe you. What I want to tell you is left for you. I am a old man. I married her mother. It's left for you. You now say your children are with me. I gave my phone to your daughter. They are your children. You now said, I'm in Lagos. I won't make them know. I'm in so place in Lagos. Can you come? I said, sure, I can. I said, let it be next tomorrow. Let me get ready. That next tomorrow, I was in Lagos. I texted him that I'm in Lagos. He said, your wife dropped the kids. I don't know where she's staying. I said, wonderful. I said, that is okay. He said, we invite her to come. He invited me. That was in the night. My wife said, he cannot come in the weekend. He can come. That was on Wednesday or Thursday. And I said, hey, your wife is around now. Can you come? I said, it's night. He said, if you can come, I said, yes, I can make it. I got there alone. My student ran to me. Hey, daddy. I said, how are you? I sat down. My wife was there, mother came. And I said, wait till you tell me on phone. Talk and hear. He called my wife. My wife did not come. The man was angry. Was calling and said, I'm your father. This man came to know you coming. My wife did not surface. Did not surface. And I told the wife, and I said that this is what I told you. Her mother was there. What her mother asked me, is it they go out with that man? I said, Mommy, you are asking me, is it a new thing to you? Are you asking me? Yes, she's still going out with her. I said, okay. So this one tough. See, they go out with that man. I said, yes. In marriage, she's still going out with her. Did that try to pull her out where she didn't come? My wife didn't come. I don't know how she ran away from that place that day. I don't know how she ran away from that place that day. I don't know where she is. I don't know anything about her. If I call her sometimes, want to know about the children, she will block my line. And this, that is it. Let me just summarize it. That is it.
The plaintiff, Voede Chinemelu, alleges that her husband of 13 years abuses her physically and emotionally. She claims that her husband abandoned his responsibilities over their 4 children after she moved out of the house due to domestic violence. The defendant, Elochukwu Chinemelu, claims that his wife has been denied his conjugal rights while she continues to date engineer Ben that used to be her boyfriend before they got married. George Fumi wades into this matter.
There are some issues you raised that I'm going to address. And there are some issues she raised as well. Because what she's talking about is about maintenance of the children. That's why she's in court. And she mentioned domestic violence. And I realize you mentioned the fact that she does not like to consummate the marriage.
No. Let me highlight you. Let me just pick the points, Emma. One, I said, when I married her, he's dating somebody, engineer Ben, up to date. That is aside. When I married my wife, because she's dating that man, my wife does not allow me to touch her.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
now, on the issue of her dating somebody into the marriage, you call him engineer Ben or something like that. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Right. Is that true? I'm asking her now. I'm putting it to her.
That's not true, ma. Your Honor.
Okay.
There's a record. He did not know I was recording it. If you want me to play, I don't even like.
She said she has a video to play. So I want you to listen to it. Aki, can you have it? Let me have them. We press when it gets there.
Just click on this. now say sex. Now you face the shout. You wake me up with the shout. You dey curse me this morning because of sex.
Wait till the day. When for goodness sake, I cannot die. For goodness sake. Now what did they say when they hit you?
You don't abuse me.
What did they say when they hit you? Go kill you.
You know they sorry for me. Because they tell you now I rude.
When they talk shit, talk and say since you leave that ass, you go back. So you're not supposed to come out.
You know they tell people say I rude.
I don't do no sense. I don't know about the talking. Nonsense.
They allow sex, they take over.
That way they talk nonsense.
They allow sex, they take over you like this. Sex.
They talk on it and they think they get this satisfaction from outside.
How?
That's why anybody when you don't know the fool. Anybody when think when you tell her like that's what they do. If they talk that kind of thing, that's what they do. I don't tell you now.
The dad don't sleep with him. You say I'm sleeping with her side. Every day he wants to have sex with me. Every day.
Did you hear that?
I heard little. It was not too clear.
The day I don't sleep
So
with
put
you.
it off. Let her put it off.
The day I don't sleep with you, you will go and tell people that I've slept with a man. So I'm afraid, Your Honor, you heard the recording. I had to over-record it because people don't believe me. In a week, he gives me 5,000 naira to feed with 4 children. When I cook, he will tell me
What
my
I
food is...
do, I buy, like before she left, I buy 13 fowl,
Can lie.
frozen one carton of turkey. Before she left, I don't want to talk of problem. Let me use about 13 fowl, 1 carton of turkey, 1 carton of croaker fish, 1 carton of gizzard. That's what I buy. That's what I bought. She now said the fowl is mush. I should share. If she brought somebody that shared the fowl. Sometimes, if I tell her, because where I am sitting now, there's a cold room there. Do you know, I will tell her, sometimes I'm a businessman, I might not have money. I can show you video of 6 months ago. You will see the provision. I've been 8 months ago, the provision I bought before she ran with the children. I will buy carton of sardine, carton of beef. So the things I bought are all those things. Then what I will give her money for is just for little. I used to buy 4 liters of oil. I used to buy beans. I used to buy rice. So what he's using the money for is little. Honestly, yes, I heard that. That's what he's using the money for.
All right. Then from the audio that we both listened to, that you heard to, it appears that it's not as if outright she doesn't allow you to touch her. Maybe not as much as you want.
Ma, you see, thank you very much, and the Lord is your strength. This like this is not easy because both sides. What I need in this life and in relation, I'm not a wicked person. What I need from her, I can't stay with a wife. I'm a young man. She does not have. There was a one woman. All these things I can bring her. She went to the woman's place and came back. The woman drove and said, "I don't tire for." She was talking to her. "I don't tire for you. Stay for marriage. This your marriage too young." I now told the woman, "Say, how will I be making love to my wife?" It was saying as it feel like saying a stick. They ate her body. The woman stood up. He said she wants to deny. The woman said, "You've told me this thing long ago." I said, "Why are you saying this? This is not right. I am leaving you." Her husband is father of my day on my wedding day, 2009. He now said, "My husband will talk to your husband." Woman need to behave like that. Your husband, they touch you, say you best as stick. That means you don't get feelings for him again. The woman said, "I bet they go. He left." Believe me, as I am, since I married her, she will tell you, we are 11 in number. Ask her there if this thing is happening in any of the house. It is not. He have only 2 sisters. That 2 sisters, the other sister, the same thing is still happening in his house. So that is it.
Okay. I could see that the age of the 4 children are 13, 11, 8, and 4.
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. You claim to have gone to the bank at a point in time to confirm that Ben was paying money into her account.
The name is there steady.
Okay.
I have this one off air on the 18th, 2019. when she left the house for burial, for family burial, I said, don't go. He left. That was on Friday. The next day was the election. I don't know, either local government or election. I said, don't go. She left the house. Then paid 30,000 naira that day. I'm not having any book here. I'm not having any. Then paid 30,000 naira that day. He came back on Monday. Then paid 30,000 naira. Apart from several money Ben has been paying to our accounts. Thank you, ma'am.
Who really is Engineer Ben? This matter is unfolding as Judge Fumi continues to cross-examine both parties.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.